Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1 million, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Yeah, listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey, why don't you join in? Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Won't you join in with me? Come with me, help me say. You gotta turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Man, oh man, got a radio show. Yeah, I do. God's so big to me, man. I just have to tell you about it. I can't help it. It's rather obvious to me how big, how good God is. He's absolutely tremendous. He's off the chain. He on one. He be clowning. He be just showing out. Man, I'm just over here just on the receiving end. You know, man, I wanted to share something with you today. You know, if you're out there, start your mission today. Start your mission today. What are you waiting for? Why do we as people delay what we want or delay the process to begin what we want, our hopes, our dreams, our desires? Why won't you start your mission today? Why don't we all decide together? Better yet, let's just kill that because you don't. That just individually. Look, you listening. You got something that you've been dreaming about. You got an ambition of yours that's not yet fulfilled. You got goals you haven't accomplished yet. You got dreams, aspirations. Everybody has them. Everybody's got them. Everybody's got something that's on the table that they haven't yet attacked yet. What are you waiting for? Start your mission today. Stop the procrastination now. The procrastination is only hurting you, yourself. And if you allow procrastination to set in, then that allows then, which is a weakness, but that allows the devil then to just really do his thing. Because an idle mind is the devil's playground. So if you ain't working on your goals, dreams, aspirations, or visions, you just waking up seeing how today gonna go, or the devil, he got plenty for you to do. See, but if you get your mind right on your goal and your focus and your purpose, then you can go on about your business. Then when the distraction comes, you can catch yourself. Now, that don't mean you ain't going to fall prey to some of your distractions, because you will. But you will have a goal in mind, an aspiration that makes you go, hold on, man, I got to stay focused here, because what I really want, where I'm really trying to go, the thing that I'm really after, this new little thing that's being introduced, this don't fit into the equation. Man, let me keep it moving. Or you may step off the line for a little while. Like I said yesterday, the thing about God is he's so forgiving that if you get out of line, he'll hold your place. See, that's the real cool thing. A lot of people will do that for you too. Like I said, if you're at the movie theater or you're at the amusement park and you're in a line and you forget something, if you politely ask the person behind you, hey man, I got to run to my car, I left something, would you hold my place? Most people will say, fine, yeah, go ahead. And when you come back, they don't have a problem. See, your problem is you want to get out the line, go do something, then come back and just get up in the line further up than you were, or cut somebody. Now you got a problem because, see, everybody looking at you now like, oh, whoa, partner, where you come from? You know, the line start back here. But see, the thing with God is God don't do that. God don't say the line start back here. God holds your place. When you make a mistake and you fall off the line, God holds your place. But if you ain't got no dreams, aspiration, if you ain't got no place, what he holding for you? See, I mean, he got a place for you, but you got to come to him. See, some people, here's what I'm saying. If you got a goal, an aspiration, a dream, and you fall off track momentarily, you can get back to that because God know where you left off. Now, you may have to accomplish a few more things since you stopped for a long period of time, but God know where you left off. You can get back on track. Look, man, this dream of being on TV since I was a kid, it got off track now. It got off track. I just kept it as one of the dreams. And in some real dark moments when it looked like it wasn't going to happen, all I was hanging on to was just a hope that one day it could. But that's what faith is really about. Faith is the belief in things that you cannot see. But faith gives you the confidence to keep hoping, man. Sometimes it just keep hope alive. Sometimes, you heard Jesse Jackson say it, just keep hope alive. Sometimes, man, it's just the hope. I was hanging on a hope. And I'm talking about when it got real ugly and funky out there for me. When it looked like I wasn't going to ever make it. And all of the facts was in and everything pointed in the direction you're not going to make it. You done really messed up this time. Then I sat there and I just hung on to the hope. But man, that's what I'm saying. If you got a dream or an aspiration, a vision or something, when you fall off track and you want to go get back in line, God holds your place. See, he held on to that for me. He knew I was off track and out of line, but he said, okay, here's where we stopped. You want to be on TV. Now, when you get it together and you quit tripping and you come and you turn to me, I'm going to hold your place, put you back in line, then we go and finish the journey. That took me a lot longer to get here than I wanted to, but then it was necessary because I needed all of them mishaps to happen to me along the way. So when I got on the radio one day, which I did not see coming, Steve Harvey got a radio show, y'all. That's why I say it every day. See, because of this radio show that I didn't see coming, now I have stories to tell. I got experiences to share. And I can tell you about me better than I can tell you about anybody. And I done been through enough where it's relatable, where enough people can go, man, that happened to me. Appreciate you saying that. That's what it was for. See, I get it now. See, at the time, though, I didn't like what was happening to me. At the time, I was really in total disagreement with God on a lot of stuff he was pulling off on me. But in essence, I was really pulling it off on myself. But through his grace and mercy, he kept me through all of my mistakes, all my bad decisions, all my miscalculations, all my misfires, all the times I knowingly stepped out there and did wrong. He forgave me. He said, because, man, if you ever come to me, I have a plan for you that is going to be far and above. It will supersede everything you've ever dreamed of. That's what I did. I just got sick of me, good and sick of me. And I turned it over to God. And then God started working. And here I am today. Now, is he through with me yet? Nope. Have I arrived yet? Nope. But guess what? The journey is cool. And then you know what I found out? That's kind of what it's like in life. If you done walked off the cliff in life and you ain't got no God in your life, it's like not having a parachute. You step off the cliff and you just free falling. Now see, now that fall gets you closer to the grave, right? See, we all heading to the grave from the moment we're born. But the cool thing about a relationship with God is when you step off the cliff, and you got God, he a parachute. You still going down, but it's a nice ride. You guide and you glide and you softly, you enjoying, you look around, you smiling, you're meeting other people along the way. You floating over here to ski a little while. You over there at the beach for a little while. You mess around over here. You get to go out the country a little bit on your parachute and all that. And God just helps your descent appear more like a rise and more like a euphoric fall, instead of not having no God in your life and you just walking off that cliff every day, free falling, ain't got no cord, you steady pulling, you hollering the whole way because you done messed around with yourself and ain't let God come into your life and provide a parachute for you. I would rather have a parachute since I got to jump every day than to not have one. God has been like a parachute for me. Ask me where that came from, I can't tell you. But like I always say, most good things that happen in my life that I can't explain, it's usually him.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Harvey Morning Show is on the radio. On
Yeah.
Why does he get in the opening? And I haven't even introduced you all.
You don't have to call my name.
I start with Shirley Strawberry.
Not me.
Hello, Steve. How are you, darling?
I move along to Carla for real.
Thank you, darling. Good morning. How are you, Steve?
And then I move on to Junior.
Morning up.
You're listening.
And here's the only place you should come in.
I want to thank you.
He is the bitter man from across the land. He was on the other radio show. Ooh, but he saw it all began to crumble right in front of his very eyes. Jeffrey Brown.
You are telling the truth.
And finally, the oldest fool in here. He has the #1 show on this year.
Right now.
Oh, and so this is the ignorant nephew.
Good morning.
See how his voice change when you give him that type of intro?
That was great.
That was great.
More sexy, ain't it?
You had that Danny boy in there, man.
Yeah, I don't know where that
you
came from.
You just
today.
put Danny Boy in there from nowhere. I don't know where that came from.
So tell me, what happened yesterday? You weren't here.
Wow.
That's
a pop ting from the top. Damn.
I mean, well, I think
So now you see where it come from, nephew. Nah.
Yeah, thank you, Carla. I see.
Was it ever a question?
Yes,
Yeah,
it was. Yes, he was questioning.
Yeah,
What was he questioning?
Oh, just you know who started the most stuff on the show.
Yeah,
He
other than
already
me.
about
knew it
you.
was me.
Oh, well, you know
evidently
what?
he
You know
did.
when we come
He
back,
didn't
I
ask.
guess we'll.
You brought it up, Carla. He wasn't asking.
All right,
he
we're trying to
asked.
drag Carla back in it.
She put herself in it.
She
Because
said
he put
nothing.
us in it.
Well, we about to find out why his ass wasn't here when we come back.
Exactly. Okay.
That's what it was. My ass. But we'll be back. I'll tell you.
It's always the black.
All right, 32 after the hour. That's when we'll
Damn,
be
all
back
that
right
singing,
after
where
this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Steve, parents want the holidays to be magical for their kids, and sometimes that can really lead to overdoing it with the gifts. Sometimes we overspend because we love our kids so much and we want them to have everything. Oh, yeah. My parents did it. Yeah. We've been, involved in that in every kind of way. So Carla said some moms and dads have found that using the rule of 4 helps to do that. Now what is that?
It's like you give your child 4 gifts. Only 4 gifts, like something they want, something that they can wear, something they can read, and then it's like one more toy, like an educational.
Want, wear, read.
Yeah, and then a
and
desire.
a toy.
Yeah, like a desire, a
Okay,
gift.
now let me tell you something. If I'm a baby, if I'm a boy, I don't want nothing to read. Don't buy me no damn book.
Gonna say that.
No, don't want that.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Okay.
A book?
A book. It don't do nothing. It don't shoot.
It don't do nothing.
I can't chase it. It don't chase me. I can't roll it down the street. I can't ride it.
A book.
So you could that's 2 toys now.
Okay, so you want to
book is too. Book, replace book with another toy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now where? I'm a little shaky on that because I done opened up some boxes, some stuff. Good Lord, they want to wear.
What, like some clothes? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like a damn turtleneck. I've always hated turtlenecks.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like.
You
well,
should.
we know
You
you
should.
should. I know
I
you
hated
like
them when
turtleneck.
I hate it.
He said, really?
You surprised.
That boy can't believe. What the hell? Don't like turtleneck.
I love them, Tommy.
like a turtleneck.
Listen to the turtle talk.
When I was a kid.
Barely got on one right now.
I hated them when I
Yeah,
was a
I'm just
kid,
talking
though.
about on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love them on women.
Yeah. Oh, you do.
Yeah, I love turtlenecks on women. I can't stand turtleneck on me, and Tommy can't understand that. See, he's sitting over there as a turtle.
Really? I just said really.
What'd he say, Steve?
Really? I said, I can't stand turtleneck. Really? He took it personal.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't care for me? Yeah. So now, don't give me nothing to wear.
Okay.
Wait, no. Okay, so let's go over the rule again. Something they want, something they need, something to wear, something to read.
No, you
They
said something
need.
they want, something to wear, something to
they
read, and a toy.
And or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, that's what the want.
You said want, wear, read, and one toy.
Right. Want, wear, read.
So now listen, I don't want nothing to read, so make that 2 toys. Don't buy me nothing to wear. Just scratch that off. Now I'm up to 3 toys. And then what I want is another damn toy. So I got 4 toys. That's Merry Christmas to me.
So that's the 4 rule, the 4
Yeah,
gifts.
that's the 4 rules, and I done flipped it into 4 toys.
As a boy.
If I can get a wagon, now this one I needed as a boy.
What?
I want a football uniform,
Wow.
a
Okay.
bike,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
a wagon,
Okay.
and a basketball.
Oh, you got to get that cap gun, though. You got to get that cap gun.
You buy a cap gun, you can't take it to school. Then you out of caps.
But you can wear your
Basketball, I
football
can
uniform
dribble
to
it.
school?
I can play hopscotch with it. I can play 4 corners with a
Yeah,
basketball.
dodgeball.
I can do a lot with a basketball. Play by myself, get this jumper right.
Did you ever get these 4 gifts? that you-
Yeah, I ain't never got them at one time.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Yeah,
one
yeah.
time.
Hell no. A bike and a wagon? Fool, you think we rich?
That's what your daddy said.
Fool, you think we rich?
You gonna see these other people in here?
A bike and a wagon?
They gotta get something too.
What did you get? Tell me. What are your 4?
I got to have a cap gun.
Turtleneck. I mean, sorry. I'm sorry.
Stay right there,
Slipped out.
sir.
It's
That's
slipped
right
out.
there,
something
sir.
to wear. It's the 4.
But she go too far. I didn't want that to wear.
But it's,
I definitely don't want it now.
Really?
But look like
it
you got
might
one
be on your
though.
need
You
list.
know what to wear? I wanted the Billy the Kid outfit. You know, a jacket and some jeans. They call
Okay.
it Billy the Kid.
Oh, okay, you wanted that.
Yeah, that was tight right there. Made out of tough skin. You know, so you
Okay.
can't tear it up.
Okay.
That right there. That's what you wear. I wanted a big wheel though. That was the bomb.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Big wheel?
Something you can climb up on.
See right there. Right there. You gonna get off me, man.
Junior, what'd you want?
Now, that's only 3 things. That's a cap gun, Billy the Kid outfit and a big wheel.
What's the fourth
I
one?
get one more.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Something to read.
I don't want nothing to read.
Anybody got nothing to read?
I don't want nothing to read. I read the instructions. You know what? An Atari.
Atari. Video
Okay.
game.
Okay.
Video game.
Yeah. All right, Junior.
It was just a little ball going back and forth, but it was cold, though.
The diagonal.
And that was all day.
That's so boring.
You can sit there all day and play it, though.
Well, I got a high scope.
What about you, Junior?
If I got a bike,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
that 18 remote control van, the 18
Oh, the 18.
Oh, 18.
Yeah.
Mr. T.
with Mr. T and them,
Yeah.
if I got that the bike, then I had a Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Sega.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
young.
They had Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson had a game on there, boy.
Jesus.
Michael Jackson had a game on there where
I
you
was
could
buying
dance
that
like
stuff
one.
for my kids. Jesus.
You know,
He
Junior's a
just
baby.
throw me into something. A Sega Genesis. I
Yeah,
looked
that was
all
throwback,
over every
Junior. That
camera
was
I could
throwback.
find,
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to find that damn Sega.
They got that on the Wii, though, the Michael Jackson dance game. They
Yeah.
got that now.
Man,
Oh, yeah.
that was my Christmas.
See, the bike was transportation.
You needed
Yes.
that.
Yes.
The wagon was income. That's how I hustle my pop bottle.
Income.
Yeah, I hustle pop
Put
bottle.
his pop bottles
Oh,
in there.
for return
The
for
football
deposit.
uniform was just, I got tired of just getting head injuries and stuff. I think that's really what's wrong with me now.
Yeah, because
Finally, an explanation.
Basket-
Finally.
Yeah, basketball was just because I thought I might can get to the league and get rich.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, you had to have something in the hood that you possibly could get out of. If I
Yeah,
can play basketball,
I
I
can
get
up
out
outta
of here.
All right. More of this crazy, ignorant show. Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Right now, it is time for the nephew to run that prank back. Come on now.
You got a prank fool? What you got?
The air conditioning man.
Okay, let's just leave it at that.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Mr. I think that's the name.
Yeah, this is what's this in regard to?
This about an air conditioning unit. You did some work for us over on my house over off Street. Do you remember coming out there last week?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Right, it was a lady there, my wife. She let you in to come.
Right. Is there a problem? Is there a problem? The air's not cooling or what?
No. It's cooling. Everything. Matter of fact, I want to tell you that you did a good job. But I got a question for you now. When you was at the house and you was working on the air conditioner out there in the backyard, did you happen to go on the side of my house and pull out and use the bathroom right there on the side? Did you go over there and you do number one on the side of my house?
Say what?
Well, what I'm saying is that my wife tells me that when you were there, that you went on the side. She was looking out the window. She said that when you was there, that you and went and used the bathroom on the side of the house.
Hold. Wait a minute. I did what now to what?
Right. You and you did number one over on the side of the house. Now, is that something that you did?
Say, man, look, you got to understand something, man. All right, now I apologize if that did happen, but you got to understand something. You know, we down south, man, and you know we talking 85, 90, 95 degree weather, man. I got to stay hydrated. I got to drink a lot of fluids. So, you know, with me being the age that I am, I have to drink a lot of fluids and tend to pass through. Once again, I said I apologize.
I understand all that, but you know what? I can't accept no apology like that when I got a man that's got on the side of my house and then
man, now I'm apologizing to you, and you coming off on me like that?
You done on the side of my house in front of my wife.
Now look here, young man. Now if your wife saw me, evidently she need to see some type of because you evidently ain't doing some. You
Who the hell? Who you think you talking to?
Why is your wife watching me anyway do my work? What, is she that hard up that she got to look at the old man?
Look, all I know is I don't want no man at my house, in the house, side of the house, backyard, nothing.
Well, you should have been there.
Hey, look, man, let me tell you something, dog. Let me tell you something. I'm the only person at my house. You understand me?
Evidently you ain't right if she out there looking at me. Look here, son. I'm a professional, okay? I do my job, and I take my job with pride, okay? It's not being professional. If there's something that I did, that's that water running through me, all right?
Okay,
now,
but you don't at no other man's house, and you at my house and my wife sitting there looking at you out the window. Now, I got a problem with that.
Well, what you need to have a problem with is your wife looking at me if that's what I did. You know what? You need to be at home and give us something to look at other than looking at me.
You don't tell me what I need to do about my wife. Now, you don't go to another man.
Man, you know what? I'm about to lose it. All right? Now,
You're gonna make me lose it.
Let me get my book. That's all. Yeah, I got you right here.
You damn right. And I'm gonna you what?
Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna show you what it is.
You don't at another man's house. You don't do that. And my wife looking out the window, and I bet you knew that them blinds was open.
Young man, nah, you getting me real upset with these accusations. All right. Now look, you had what is street? Now,
you know where I'm at.
I will show you what the is.
I want you to bring your back over here on Phillips.
I know exactly what you said. You that youngster on that doggone street. I'm gonna come over there, and I got something for you, youngster. I got something for you. Now,
who you think?
Made me disregard my professionalism, and I'm gonna come show you what being is about.
Look, man, what you don't do is at another man's house, and that's what you did, and you know it ain't called for. Now, you could have held that.
I apologize, man. I had to go. I told you I drank a lot of fluids in this hot heat, man. Now, what else do you want me to do?
I want you to keep your fluid till you get to the service station down the street, but not in my backyard side of the house and my wife looking out the window.
Man, you and what you talking about. If I did, I apologize. If you can't accept it, then the hell with it.
Look at you're going to me off and make me do something up in here. I'm telling you now.
What you want to do, man? I done told you. I done apologize to you, and I will come over there and kick your okay?
No, you ain't. You'll do what? Let me tell you something.
Kick your young because judging from the age of your wife is young, and I know you're young. You can't deal with no old school. I'll kick your young
You're going to get your whooped today. You hear me? You're going to get... Let me tell you...
Street 2, I'll come your young
Let me tell you, I got one more thing to say to you. Is you listening to me?
Speak, damn it.
This is Nephew Tommy. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your boy named...
Man, now you know what? I'm going to get with his... He know I got heart palpitations, and I don't need this type of in my life, man.
He said, man, my boy be out there fixing air conditioners and heaters all day. He said, man, let me tell you something. He said he'd be frustrated to begin with. He said, begin McCall.
He know it, man, because I got 9 or 10 more I still got to do today.
Hey, man, you all right?
Man, yeah, I'm all right now, nephew. I'm all right now, nephew. Nephew Tommy, you and that Steve Harvey are some damn fools in the morning. I listen to y'all cats every morning, man. I don't know how in the hell. I sit back riding laughing at how y'all get people, and y'all done got me with the same Oh, man. I enjoy y'all show, man. Y'all keep up the good doggone work.
I appreciate it, man. I got one more question to ask you, man. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Well, you know, the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
There you go, Shirley.
All right. Coming up, it's more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, it's your boy's time. He's here. Time to slay another one, murder another one.
Well, you know, it just... Somebody told me Family Feud. I don't know where you got that man from. But Lord have mercy, I'll be waiting on these songs.
We've been friends for years. We go way back, like Cadillac seats. That's what he said, right? Uh-huh. So what's the list? The list will probably get longer today. Mm-hmm. We're going to put Kirk Franklin's name on the list.
Oh, my God. Uh-oh. You mean...
Yeah. The song is called Happy. And my song is called Nappy. Okay. Check it out. You know, hair chemicals can hurt you. Hair chemicals can change you. What will hair chemicals do to you? Come on now.
I'll just let it be nappy.
Just let it be nappy right now.
I will not care what people will say if they are not offering to pay. My hair is not meant to lay.
Just let it be
I'ma
nappy.
be nappy.
Let it be nappy right now.
Keep that hot comb up on the stove.
Leave that relaxer down at the stove.
I like it nappy.
Just use lots of grease.
Use lots of grease.
Rub it through your hair.
Rub it on your hands.
That's what you do now.
It won't hurt your fingers when you run through my hair.
Take it up higher.
If it's natural,
that's what you do,
don't
girl.
you try to change your look.
Have some pride.
In all of your beat.
Let it beat on the way.
You should know you're not alone.
Say Jesus, Jesus, take the comb, Jesus.
Those bug shots will look so nice and neat.
You just wanna be nappy.
If you wanna be nappy,
let it be nappy. Let it be nappy right now.
Don't you wanna be nappy?
And all that is Christian and all that is good, let it be nappy right now. Come on.
I just wanna be nappy.
I know you do.
I'm not gonna keep on getting a conch and weaves with lace in the front.
No weaves or lace in the front.
The broken edges will
the
stop.
Broken edges
so I can be nappy. Happy to be nappy.
Happy to be nappy.
Just use lots of grease.
Use lots of grease.
Rub it
through your hair now. Come on.
It won't hurt your fingers when you run through my hair.
Rub it through your hair.
If it's natural,
come on now.
It's good. Don't you
be free yourself of all the chemicals in your head. That's what you gotta do now. Break it down right now. Come on. Do what I say.
You should know.
You should know what I'm talking about.
Say Jesus.
Take that hot ass wig off your head. Let it be nappy. Let it be nappy. Break it down right here. Break it down.
If you wanna be nappy,
let it be nappy. The dugout too. Let it be nappy.
Don't you wanna be nappy?
Let it be nappy. And all things that is right. And all things that is good.
I just wanna be nappy.
Did that fool say take that hot ass wig off your head?
Yes, Steve, yes.
And let it be
home run, Jay.
Just add it to the list,
like
Kirk
Kirk.
Franklin. Yeah, he sounded just like Kirk.
Come on.
Come on.
Stupid.
Leave that.
Jesus, take the comb.
Take that. Come on, let it be nappy right now. All that is Christian. What Kirk Franklin is God's littlest Christian.
Leave that comb up on the stove.
Man.
Wow.
Somebody told me once, man, you got all the talented people on your show. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very much, everybody. This is Ann Tripp with the news. Tennessee Republican Senator Lamar Alexander, one of the few members of his party known for working on legislation across party lines, he says he's leaving Capitol Hill in 2 years when his current term ends. Senator Alexander says in a statement that, quote, the people of Tennessee have been very generous electing me to serve more combined years as a governor and senator than anyone else from our state. And he adds that it's time for someone else to have that privilege. Lamar Alexander currently serves as chairman of the Senate Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions Committee. Two business associates of former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn have been indicted, accused of conspiracy and of acting improperly as agents of the Turkish government. Now, prosecutors say the two men allegedly conspired to malign the character of an elderly Turkish cleric who lives here in the U.S., with the object being to secure his extradition to Turkey, where authorities want to get their hands on him for allegedly engineering a failed coup over there. According to the government, the two men allegedly worked with retired General Michael Flynn to influence American politicians and public opinion. By the way, Michael Flynn himself is to be sentenced later on today for lying. President Trump, meanwhile, seems to be sticking to his threat to allow the federal government to shut down partially at the end of this week if Congress doesn't greenlight a $5 billion package to fund the border wall he promised his supporters when he campaigned. You know, the one he said Mexico was going to pay for? Right now, there are already approved funding agreements for about 75% of federal agencies, so they wouldn't be affected by a shutdown. Now, what would be affected? The Department of Homeland Security, the Departments of Transportation, Commerce, the Interior, Agriculture, Housing, and Urban Development, and sections of the Department of Justice. Police in Philadelphia have arrested a man being sought for the murder last Friday of a young mother in front of her 5-day-old daughter, infant. 32-year-old Tyrese Lynch was wanted for the murder of his girlfriend, Isis Williams. He surrendered to police yesterday. Family members say that Isis's relationship with this guy Lynch was an abusive one. Neighbors say they heard an argument just before the young woman's body was found. The Food and Drug Administration has announced plans to ban menthol-flavored cigarettes as well as to restrict the sale of flavored e-cigarettes. The FDA says the moves are part of a government effort to curb smoking by young folks because while actual cigarette smoking, they say, is at an all-time low, vaping is skyrocketing. You see it outside a lot of office buildings when you go out in the afternoon, all the smoke that it generates. I'm like, what is that? That's that vaping stuff. Teachers in L.A. threatening to strike when the new year begins now that talks on a new contract have stalled. There have been 3 rounds of mediation attempted so far, but still no agreement has been reached. The contract standoff is now in a state-mandated fact-finding stage. And a Florida man on trial for the latest murder case involving that state's controversial Stand Your Ground law. This time a white man named Michael Draker, seen on surveillance as shooting a black man who came to his wife's rescue because he was arguing with her. Today is Answer the Phone Day. Please answer the phone. Anyway, this is an answer. Back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. You have a segment called I Don't Know Who Invented It, but I'd sure like to thank them.
Well, I'd like to start this off, and we're going to alternate, but I'd like to start this off with the guy that invented the salt shaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put salt in.
Because
Okay.
if I had to get my salt off of a block, licking it like a deer out in the backyard, that would bother me. I'm so glad they put it in a damn shaker. That was ingenious. A salt shaker. That way, I ain't got to use the box with the little white girl on it with the raincoat. Because it just pour too much out. It's a spout. Somebody made the shaker. Thank you.
All right, I got one. Whoever took that root beer and poured it over that ice cream and made that float, greatest invention in the world. Right there, Pop. A&W root beer over ice cream. Yes, Lord.
A root beer float.
Yes, sir.
Junior?
Glad they did.
All right, I tell you what, I would like to thank the person who was the first one to say, I'm going to whoop your ass. Because I've been using that with my nephew for the last 15 years. And it has worked. I'm telling you. I didn't know I was going to need that, but that is important. Whoever was the first said that.
I'd like to thank the person that came up with the term sugar honey iced tea. Because I can't tell you how many times it has came through for me. Ain't this some sugar honey iced tea?
And it felt
And
good.
it has meant so much to me throughout the years. Thank you, man. Because, ain't that some manure was not cutting it.
It was not getting it.
Ain't that some caca? That ain't it. Ain't that some poop? No.
No.
No, that don't work.
No, that don't work.
Yeah.
That don't work.
That's a good one, Steve.
Okay, check this one. The first slave that took them chitlins out that hog, they said, you know what? We're going to figure out something with this right here. I'm going to clean this up real good and see what I can do with it. I ain't going to lie. I'll be back. Y'all give me a minute now.
Really?
I don't
Really, Tommy?
Yeah.
I tell you what.
Y'all give me a minute. I'm
I'm going to come back
going to
with
go
something.
through about 3-4 hogs, but I'm going to come up with something.
When I come back.
I want to thank whoever came up with running shoes. Because pimps was wearing gators out at an alarming rate. Thank you. You know how hard it is to watch people walking them ran over platforms and stack heel shoes? Thank God somebody came up with a running shoe. This is my invitation to my boy Peanut. We were standing on the corner one day, and this was Peanut running from the police.
When he got tired.
Okay.
I don't know who invented
Oh, sugar, honey, iced tea.
it. Coming up, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show at 34 after the hour.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It's time for Comedy Roulette with you guys.
Oh,
God.
Come on,
Okay, so,
oh,
Cletus. So, Jay, what you got?
Here how we do this. We have to explain because we have new people every day. Give us 4 subjects. Here you go. Listen at him.
Quiet, Steve.
You have to explain, Steve.
You been listening to everything they tell you at the
We
damn
get
radio
new
meeting.
people
They be
every
just lying
day.
to your ass.
Come on, Jay.
All right.
Yes, we
take
do.
4,
Thank you, Jay.
Steve.
Espresso has worn off.
We have us 4 subjects, that not being one of them. Put them on the wheel, spun the wheel, where it stopped, we'll do the damn thing.
I got a category for you. Whose birthday is it?
Steve, we have seen no evidence this morning of your new attitude. I'm just throwing that out there, okay?
No, I have a new attitude. I'm really happy.
Oh, really?
Really?
Ooh, child.
All right, let's go. Comedy roulette. Number 1, you just blank, but I'm not supposed to laugh. Number 2, keep on eating stuff in the fridge that don't got your name on it and see what happens to you, okay?
Ooh, I've heard that.
Number 3, blank is a bad white boy or white girl.
Oh, yeah.
And number 4, he picked on the wrong person this time. Mm-hmm. He picked on the wrong person this time. All right, Kat.
Okay. Spun it.
I like all of those.
They're all good. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
What's it gonna be?
Keep eating my stuff in the fridge. Oh! It stopped on you just blank, but I'm not supposed to laugh.
Okay, cool.
Go.
Hold on. Before you do that, I got a set rule.
Okay.
Come on.
None of these jokes can be fart jokes.
Oh, no problem. No
Okay.
problem.
We got that.
No
Okay,
problem.
so what
I
is
can't
it
even believe you
again?
said that.
Okay.
You just
No,
blank.
I can't stand fart.
I know. you just blank, but I'm not supposed to laugh.
Okay. I told you before you started to cut the power off before you changed that socket, but you didn't. And it knocked your behind clean across the room. But I ain't supposed to laugh, okay?
Yeah. I tell you what. You told him.
You tell him. Go ahead.
What did I tell you, man? What did I tell you? I told you that was not apple juice. You drunk it anyway. You drunk. That was prune juice. But now see, the bathroom, somebody in it. But see, now I'm not supposed to laugh. See, you know what prune juice do?
Yeah.
Wow.
Go ahead, Steve.
I just told you I ain't finished putting the screws in that treadmill.
Oh.
Now, you done just jumped your ass up on there and started running, and I ain't supposed to laugh.
Okay,
He get shot
now,
off
look
of
at
there.
here. I told you, walking by them people's house every day, teasing that dog, one day, he gonna get out and wear your behind out. He just did. You got dog bites all over your body, but I ain't supposed to laugh,
Yeah.
okay?
Now, you allergic to shrimp.
Oh, yeah.
I look up, you done already bit into the gumbo. Now your ass is just swelling up before my face. And I'm not supposed to laugh. I told you they put shrimp in there.
It's a rough room, boy. You comedians.
What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you?
What?
I told you. I know it was April Fool's, but I told you. I said that. What I said? I said your wife is at the club. Go somewhere else. Why you show up with your number 2 at the club? Why you do that, though? Come on, dog. I know it's April Fool, but I wasn't playing with you. You expect me not to laugh at that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Playing comedy roulette. Let's go.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Pay attention.
I told you. You heard me say it. I told you not to buy that used Maserati.
Oh, it's gotten personal, has it? All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show. Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we go. Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after. You don't want to miss today's Strawberry Letter. But first, here we go with the prank phone call from the nephew. What you got, Neff?
Watch me work. 2 teaspoons of stew.
No, Raymond in the closet.
I love Raymond in the closet, man. Do it.
Classic.
Raymond in the closet.
Shut your damn mouth. You gonna get your monkey.
That's your favorite line.
I can't come down there. Best I can do for you, I can call the law.
Don't you come out that closet, man.
Shh. Shut your damn mouth.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, who there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, barely. Who's there?
This Raymond.
Man, speak up. I can't hear you. Who?
This is Raymond.
Man, speak up. I can't hear you. Who is this?
Raymond.
Raymond.
Veranda is my sister.
Veranda brother?
Yes.
What's up? What's up, man? What's up?
Somebody done broke in our house. They in the house right now. I'm in the
Hold on. Man, I barely can hear you. What you saying? Somebody done what?
Somebody done broke in our house.
Well, why the hell you whispering?
Because they in the house right now. I'm scared.
Wait a minute. You saying somebody done broke in the house and they still in there?
Somebody done broke in the house. I'm in the house now.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You saying somebody done broke into your damn house and they still in there?
Yes.
What you doing sitting up in there? Why you ain't call the police?
I'm in the closet. And I'm trying to get somebody to...
Hold on.
I don't know what to do.
Man, you saying somebody in the house, in your damn house right now?
I don't know what to do.
Oh, this up. Okay, where you live at?
I'm on 36th Street.
Because I'm at 32 and a half. You know what? Hold on. I'm finna call the laws now.
Wait.
Man, you know what? What?
Wait a minute. Don't call the police.
You send your in a house, somebody finna sitting up here finna kill you, and you talking about you don't want them arrested?
We got some illegal stuff in the house. Don't call nobody.
Wait a minute. Wait. Now, you saying, hold on. You saying don't call the damn laws. You have some what in the house?
Don't call nobody because we got it. I got some illegal stuff in the house. Don't do it.
Man, what you got now? Man, you know what? This is bad, Doc. You know what? You send your up in there. That's probably why they in that house. Now, you done set your up in the house. That's who in there now. I guarantee you that. What you got in there?
I can't say it. I just want you to help me.
You know what, man? Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you the best thing to do. Even though the people in your house right now, you need to just let me call. Man, you need to let me call the damn law. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you can get your monkey ass killed.
Don't do that. Don't call.
But you know what, man? I'm going to tell you that. I'm not going to go out there. You'll stay down there. I'm going to tell you now, I can call the law. I can call the law. Hold on. I can get my wife to call right now.
Don't call the police. Don't call them. Because it's too much illegal stuff in the house. Don't do it, please.
I'm talking to my wife.
Don't do it. Don't call the police.
Man, but I'm going to tell you something, man. Honestly, I can't do a thing because I ain't finna go down there. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This fool's up here telling me don't even call the damn law. You know what, man? Look at here, Doc. I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't finna go down there. I'm going to tell you right down now. You know what? Now, first thing I'm going to tell you now. Now, I ain't finna take my down there. First of all, they may be tapping my damn line. And I ain't got to do with this. You going to get your killed on your own. Doc, listen. Man, look, I can call 911. Hold on. Baby, look, go ahead and call her. Because you know what? You finna get your killed down there.
They don't know who you are. I
bet, man, you know what? And I ain't finna stay on this phone with you so they can find out. Because you know what? No offense, Doc. Listen, I can call the law. I ain't getting in that. Man, you must be a damn fool. I ain't finna get in that one. So I'm going to tell you what you can do. Doc, I call the law. I'm finna have my wife right now. You know what? You may not like it now, but you appreciate me later because you know what? You're finna get your monkey ass.
Wait a minute. Just whisper. I think they outside.
Man, you know what? This is some crazy Doc, you done set your up.
Shh, don't say nothing.
I'm gonna call your sister for one.
Don't say.
She's sitting up there talking about not calling the damn law. Damn fool. You better keep your monkey ass in that closet. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're a damn fool. You walk out, because I'm gonna tell you now, they sure gonna kill your stupid man. You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you, man. The only thing I can tell you, damn, I can call the law. You finna go down. And I'm gonna tell you now, I ain't going down with I don't know why you really even call me unless you want some help. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't going to jeopardize myself nor my damn family over your around here. The only thing I can do, I can help you out in one way. I can call the law. Now, my wife's got a cell phone. What you want me to do?
Will you come get me?
You must be a damn fool. I'm not. Hell no, I ain't going down. I ain't going. You know what, man? Look. I can't get in there. And my wife done already called the police. I'm going to tell you right now, they finna come.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Shut your damn mouth. Shut up. Shut up.
shut your damn mouth right now.
Can you hear me?
Shut up. They don't know in the house. That's why they gonna shoot the out of him. Don't peek out that damn door.
Can I say something?
Man, you need to shut your damn mouth.
Shh. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You know what?
You just got pranked by
Man,
your boy
y'all
Wendell. You just got
you
just got pranked.
Boy, y'all some dirty. I know damn well, man.
Dog, you just got pranked by your boy Wendell, man.
I'm sweating like hell sitting up in this damn house with drawers on, man. And you sit up here want to play with... Man, look at here, boy. I'm sweating like hell.
Why you sweating?
You was finna die because I damn sure no one's finna come down to the house. That's for sure.
I know you weren't coming to the house. I heard it in your voice. I said, okay, you know what? He ain't coming to get me.
Man, I'm sitting up in here right now, man. I might need to take off from work, boy. I'm sweating like hell sitting up in here, though.
Hey, let me ask you something, man. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Can't be nobody but the Steve Harvey's Morning Show with none other than nephew Tommy with his crazy.
Huh?
You get real close to what I know gonna happen.
Yeah. Maybe before the
you
year
get
is
real
out.
close to what I know gonna happen, partner.
But Steve, you were telling us about your Christmas tree.
Yeah, so my love of Christmas was really won over at the mall because of the size of the tree. So now that I've become a little bit more capable, my wife has one instruction for me. I want the tree that go in the mall in my house.
Yes.
I'm not going down to no more malls to look at the tree. I want my tree to come with it.
I want my tree to
And
come
that's the deal. And, we get to look at it for like 2 years before as it grows.
Oh,
and,
yeah, that's
and
right.
then they go and they pick out the tree and they send us a picture of the tree before they cut it down. And then we say, yeah, that's the one.
Where that's at? The rich people trees. Where they grow them?
No, they're in the same forest, though.
They pick it out a year before.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they can't go to the nursery like everybody else.
But right down there in front of HEB, they got some trees you can buy.
That's a grocery store.
No, the one I got to have probably ain't down there.
So when you get your tree, Uncle, a year before?
No, he gonna look at it.
I get to see it as it's growing. Then they send me a picture from the nursery of the trees. And then they stand next to them and put a, measuring stick up there, tell me how tall it is, how wide it is. And then we pick from there.
It's like a kid.
How much the tree cost?
Here we go.
What that around?
I don't
Never had a tree.
You see that down there?
You raising a tree for 2 years? Don't know how much the damn tree cost?
No. It's a tree. It's not it ain't a cow. It ain't a lot of cost. It's water. You feed a tree.
You sending tree support payments in for 2 years?
It's called
every
water.
month.
The trees ain't that high.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Get ready for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need some advice on your relationship, on dating Steve, on work, on sex, on parenting, more, tell them to submit their Strawberry Letter to SteveHarveyFM.com.
Divorce.
And to just click Strawberry Letter. Tell them, Steve.
Yeah.
What she said.
You better do what she said about them letters.
I just wanted to make sure you're paying attention.
Yeah,
And
all of them, man, they
you
nice. they nice when we get them. We read them and everything.
Thank you for your support. Yeah.
That's what I be wanting to do. I almost damn near sent one in the other day myself.
Did you now? So there you go. We're ready, nephew.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
All right. Subject, should I overlook his trust issues? Dear Stephen Shirley, I'm a 32-year-old divorced mother of 5. Recently, I met the man that I am now in love with. The chemistry was bananas from the moment we met. He accepted my children with no problem. To top it all off, he's tall, dark, handsome, and the sex is so good. It brought a tear to my eye one night. When we met, he was unemployed and living with his grandma, but he won me over with his persistence and great personality. I encouraged and helped him complete a training program and then start a career. Well, here's the dilemma. He is extremely jealous. Any misstep on my behalf, such as a missed call or a delayed text response, he starts to act crazy. He goes into a fit of rage and he says really hurtful things. He's called me a bee, a whore, slut, and he accuses me of cheating on him. His ex-wife cheated on him with his brother, so he has serious trust issues. He's crazy jealous and insecure behavior. His crazy jealous and insecure behavior breaks my heart. I never even considered cheating on him. What can I do to get this man to trust me? This really sucks. Please advise. You are so correct. This does really suck. But please know that this has absolutely nothing to do with you. All right? This tall, dark, and handsome loser is insecure and he's controlling. He's taking it out all on you. He's taking all of this out on you. Here you are, having done everything for him, you know, with the training program, helping him start a career and all of this. And this is the thanks you get? How dare he treat you like this, by being so ungrateful. I just say to you, please don't let his bad behavior to start you to be less confident. Have it start taking away your shine. I don't think no man is worth going through all of this. You ask, what can you do to get him to treat you, to trust you? You're doing it, and you've done it, okay? What else can you do? I mean, you don't have to do anything else. I think you've done quite enough. I'm concerned that he can get violent with this abusive behavior that he's displaying if it continues. I just say, remember, you have 5 kids and that I'm assuming are rather young and impressionable since you yourself are only 32. They're watching everything you do, so I say be smart and get out while you can and while you still have your dignity, okay? He's disrespectful, and he doesn't deserve a woman like you. Steve?
Well, one thing is for sure, don't nobody see these letters like me. I like to dig up under the letter and find out what's really going on. Mm-hmm. Should I overlook his trust issues? The beginning of the letter is quite clear to me. I'm a 32-year-old divorced mother of 5. Recently, I met this man that I'm in love with now. The chemistry was bananas from the moment we met. That's a young term. It's bananas. It's bananas. That's a young term. The chemistry was bananas. Nobody describes their love life as bananas.
Dig in there, Steve.
Chiquita, Joe. It just ain't a good look when your relationship and chemistry is bananas. That's all it is. Ain't nobody mentioned love in this letter, though. So, but just cause it ain't there yet, it's just bananas. All right, he accepted my children with no problem. Well, that was big.
Yeah.
5. That's big. I'll give him some credit. To top it off, he's tall, dark, handsome, and the sex is good. It brought a tear to my eye one night. I'm going to explain to you why it was so good, because it starts coming out in the letter why his sex was so good. When we met, here we go. Right after you say the sex was so good, hear the reason why. When we met, he was unemployed, living with his grandma. This boy screwing for a place to live. He in here. This explained the whole top of the letter. You ain't got to wonder why the sex was so good it brought a tear to your eye. He needs somewhere to stay. He in here humping for homes. This is a new show that I'm gonna do. It's called Humping for Homes. This is when you ain't got nowhere and you got to put it out to get yourself somewhere. I'm gonna show y'all ladies how this works. I'm gonna find a bunch of unemployed men that stay in their mamas and grandmamas' basements.
Yeah.
And if they can come in here and bring a tear to your eye, they get somewhere to stay. You ain't gonna believe the loving you gonna get.
They got time for
It's a new show. It's called Humping for Homes. That's why it was so good. A tear to your eye. He's staying at grandmama's house. He ain't working. Men that ain't working got time to hone their skills. He ain't ever tired. He rested.
Yeah.
He got plenty. He got plenty. Don't nobody else want him. He got stuff backed up in him for months. Not very many women want an unemployed man. You did. Now, he in here humping for home. Now, he done brought a tear to your eye.
Even on the floor.
Yeah. That's why he humping so good.
All right,
non-working ass.
We'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23.
I've been homeless. I have humped for homes before.
23 after the hour.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Come on, king of comedy yourself, Steve. With
Okay,
part
we
2
back.
of
This
your
is part
response.
2 of this letter talking about should I overlook his trust issue.
Yeah.
She done met this man. She been in love with. Chemistry was bananas. Just bananas from the beginning. Just banana. That's bananas. It's a monkey love. He accepted my children with no problem. She a divorced mother of 5. To top it off, he's tall, dark, handsome, and the sex is so good, it brought a tear to my eye. Then she told us why. Because it's right after that. When we met, he was unemployed and living with his grandmama.
Yeah.
How his sex ain't gonna be good. He got time. He off. He ain't ever tired. He ain't got nowhere to be. And he stayed with his grandmama's house, which is now caused us, me and Jay and Kia gonna produce the new hit show, Humping for Homes. This is where we take unemployed men who ain't working and show you how good sex they can give out, because they have the time.
Yeah.
All right, now. You said, but he won me over with his persistence and great personality. Hell, he gonna be nice. Hard to be rude, you ain't got no house. I've been homeless.
Yeah. Was you nice?
Were you nice?
And nicer than I've ever been. Can't be rude, you stay in your car. So how you doing? How you doing today, sir? Oh, I'm absolutely fine, ma'am. How are you?
Were you humping
People I
for
wouldn't even
home?
speak to.
When you homeless, huh?
Yeah, I was very kind to them because they could be sheltered.
You look at everybody you look at is sheltered.
Yeah. Everybody was speaking to me had a key. I didn't.
Stupid.
This could be meal out of a plate, TV on the wall, all that.
Man.
Wow.
So I encouraged and helped him complete a training program and then start a career. Okay, hold on. If it happened let's quit talking about this training program and career you got.
Yeah.
You took him down there, he a fry cook. That's what we talking
Hey,
about.
what?
Let's
What?
be
Say it
real
again.
You took him down there, he the fry cook.
Oh, okay.
No, all of a sudden he just a training program. It's 2 weeks.
So she's embellishing that.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, so he got a career. He's extremely jealous. Any misstep on my half, such as a missed call, a delayed text response, he starts and acting crazy. Let's just go back to why. You his home now. He got somewhere to live. What you mean you ain't answering no text? You moved? You didn't answer my text. You don't want me? I called you. You missed a phone call. You won't answer me.
Where am I staying?
He goes into a fit of rage. He says really hurtful things. He's called me a bee, a whore, a slut, and he accuses me of cheating on him. What? His ex-wife cheated on him with his brother. This ain't got nothing to do with you. He's referring to you as to what he's referring to his ex-wife as, because that's what he called her after she cheated with him with his brother. Your real issue was with both of them.
Wow.
But I'm going to beat my brother ass, though. He got ass whooping coming. Yeah. Brother gonna get his ass whooped.
Absolutely.
Now me and you, we ain't cool no more. We ain't gonna talk. I got all that. But my brother though, he gonna get the flesh stomped off him.
The what?
The flesh stomped off of him,
I know.
and he know that. He already know that.
So he's just skin and bone.
Yeah.
No.
Now his ex-wife cheated to his brother. He has said he's crazy, jealous, and insecure behavior breaks my heart. I never even considered cheating on him. What can I do to get this man to trust me? This really sucks. You can't get this man to trust you. If you've done nothing to make the man have you done nothing to cause mistrust in the man?
Right.
What can you do to get him to trust you? What else can you do? You're not doing anything wrong and he don't trust you. Absolutely. What can you do more right to get him to trust you when he don't trust you and you ain't done nothing? This is not a win situation. You're dealing with a person with some serious issues. Well, now you know why you done found Mr. Tall, Dark, and Handsome, and he was available. Where does this outstanding man? He was unemployed. He was staying at his grandmama's house. Yeah. His mama even told him, you can't stay.
Oh, that's why he was at grandmother's house?
You at your grandmama's house because your mama done told you can't stay here. He went to mama first. You can't stay here. Boy, pull yourself together. Might have a daddy or something. Boy, you ain't finna come back up in here. Get your ass together. He went right over to grandma's house because he weak. He weak and he insecure.
Oh, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, listen to me. You're not going to be able to win this man's trust because you've done everything that trustworthy people do, which is you've been loyal, committed, and you're giving him what he needs.
Exactly.
You're giving him, he's getting good sex, but he's also getting a place to come to.
He getting the key.
He getting the key.
He's never had that.
He ain't no key in the
He ain't had that since he was with his wife, and she slept with his brother. She found out he wasn't nothing and said, well, hell, let me try it.
That's how that happened?
Yeah. Well, I done made a mistake with him. Let me try his damn brother. They are good-looking people.
They're tall, dark, and handsome.
Yeah, they are. The whole family probably tall, dark, and handsome. His mama is tall, dark, and handsome probably.
Grandma tall, dark, and handsome.
Yeah. It's just two people, pretty people in that house. This is all bad, lady. You should get out of this situation because it's not a win-win. See, regaining a person's trust is one thing. Having a person's trust and you've done nothing to get his mistrust is a whole nother issue.
Yeah.
What else can you do? You've done nothing wrong. So you have nothing to fix. You're trying to fix something that shouldn't even require fixing because it ain't broke. But he accusing you of being a bee, a hoe, a slut, and all this because he talking about his ex, messing with his brother. Yeah. And now you it. And until he get past them issues, you should run the other way. Thank you very much.
Humping for homes, people.
Humping for homes will be on BET Saturday nights.
All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show. Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we go. It is time for Right or Wrong. Steve, please step up and separate these two. Tommy in one corner, Junior in the next.
This is the part of the show where you find out
how stupid Tommy is.
Well, okay. That's your intro. That's what we're going to go with. This segment where you find out how stupid Tommy is.
He don't intro the show.
Is that what we're going with?
No, that's what he said. That's what I'm just going. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just determine who's right or wrong here.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay, cool.
Tell me if I'm right, And he ain't your damn uncle, Junior.
Steve is the judge.
Well, how come if I say he say
Because he just helping. Just shut up. He ain't in this family. All right, tell him.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Junior just gets under my damn.
He a little tight about that race.
I ain't tight about nothing.
Starting to get to you.
No. All right, here it is. We was talking about saving money and investing money and all of that, right?
Okay.
So I told him, I'm not finna invest my money because you got to go to a broker. Now, why would I go to somebody who broke? You know, did that make any sense to you?
I like it.
Why would you go to somebody that broke and get him your money to invest?
Hey, Tommy. Why would I go to somebody broker than me?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's it.
That actually makes sense. I like that one.
Okay, so one for Tommy, Steve?
Yeah, one for
Tommy.
Tommy.
That's a good one.
All right.
Broker.
Tell Junior, hummingbirds hum because they don't know the words to the song.
Like we do.
Yeah.
Boy. I tried to tell him last night. I said, I got some hummingbirds outside my window. He said, yeah, they be hum. I say they hum, Junior, because they don't know the song, boy.
I like it.
If they knew the song, they would sing the song.
Yeah.
They humming because they don't know the words
They
to
don't
the
know
song.
the lyrics.
Right.
Tommy, come.
That's it. See that? Hummingbird.
They don't know how to do that, so they.
That's right.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, that's two. That's good.
All right, Junior. All right, Junior.
I'm keeping score, Tommy.
This one he got mad now.
Yeah.
I told him it's impossible to throw a garbage can away. You know what I'm saying?
I get it, yeah.
You can't throw a garbage can away.
Right,
Where are you going to where?
That ain't good.
That is very good. You have to think
That
about it.
sucks.
Oh,
You like that,
thought it was
No, hell no. You can't throw a garbage can away. Yes, the hell you can. Put it in a bigger garbage can.
Okay, tell him this.
What?
Tell him if you talking to God and he sneezes, you're not supposed to say anything. You're not supposed to say, God bless you. It's him sneezing. Do you get it?
So you
You
can't
really
say
think somebody gonna go with you?
you can't say God bless you to God.
Yeah, oh, so y'all saying he don't get a cold?
No.
Have you heard of God? Anybody told you God?
No.
Have you read it anywhere?
Have you read anything wrong with him?
No.
He's perfect, Tommy.
I know. But
You ever heard about God not showing up late?
it's God allergies, Steve.
get away.
You 2 for 2 now.
It's tied up. Yeah, you gonna lose this one.
Okay, here go last one.
I
Last one.
hope you asked God about this race.
2 in a row good ones and then two losers.
He ain't brought God up about this race. I know. I know. You ain't
God already know how that's gonna end, Junior. Ain't nobody worried about that.
Oh, wow.
Okay, here we go. Now he kind of thought about this one, but you know this is where the hang up came at, y'all.
Okay.
I said, if you and your partner, your wife, your girl, whatever, in a position, and they not doing their part, tell Junior that's 68.
I can't believe
Y'all scared, huh?
I can't. That's why I hung up.
No, that's you down again.
That's a
2
68.
and 3.
That's a 68.
2 wins and 3 losses.
That's a 68. I don't care.
The girls couldn't even go with
Can
you
I
on
say
that. They
it?
usually just
Can
give
I
you
say
a giggle.
something?
Said
No, they
that.
thinking about
Here
it.
it come.
I knew it.
Why would you say that?
Man, y'all.
Yeah. Well, get mad.
Well, that was 2 out of 5.
2 out of 3.
What was your favorite,
2 out of 5.
Steve? What was your
How
2 out of
stupid
5.
he was. Told you.
I know how to do odds, Tommy. It's
What
2
was your
out of 5.
favorite?
Oh, I like hummingbird.
Hummingbird.
Hell, Junior. That hummingbirds hum because they don't know words to the song.
What's your all-time favorite from the right or wrongs? Does everybody have one? I have 2.
What are your
Okay,
2
what,
favorites?
Shirley?
One is if you're born in the air, on the airplane.
If you're born on a plane,
Uh-huh.
you are from air.
You
There's
can't
no
claim-
way you can be from L.A. You can't be
claim
from
no
Cleveland.
city.
You're not there. You're in the air. Well, where you from?
You're from the city where they land, probably.
But you was born in the air.
No, my all-time favorite wasn't on right or wrong.
What?
My all-time favorite Tommy line was
What?
if he win the Powerball for $650 million,
You can't let that go.
he got to find a way to get away from his family.
I ain't no sense of me lying about that.
That is not funny.
It ain't right, but it's real though.
Yes, it is.
650 million.
Let me tell you
Find a
something.
way
It ain't
to
to
get
buy
away
a
from
house.
my family.
It ain't to get a car.
No.
I got to get away
I got
from
to.
these other people.
So
How
I
is
can
that
do this.
funny? How is that? How?
So I can do this right.
I'm
Fail
telling
to
you,
see the humor.
Yeah, I
in
don't
all
get
of
it.
it.
I'm finna stage my
Making me
death
not like
in
you
front of
guys.
them people. I'm not lying to you. I'm gonna
my
get
God.
shot in front of the family.
Come on,
Okay, though,
open
'cause
this
if you
casket
were my
up.
husband
Man, that's
and
funny
you won the
to think about.
Powerball, you could go, boo, but I'm going to get half. So go ahead on.
Absolutely.
Go ahead on.
Okay, cool.
Boy,
Bye.
Okay, cool.
Boy, bye.
Ain't no problem.
Boy, bye.
He ain't got no problem with that. 350 million left. I still need to be away from
I got to
everybody.
get away from
That
it.
gotta
What I'm
go.
gonna do with this 350? You don't need to see this.
Bye. I'm good.
that-
52.
That's
You
your
don't wanna be here
all-time
for this?
favorite.
Get rid of me or just ask me who these people is with me when I come in the house.
You bringing them to the house.
Better get up and get our ass some breakfast.
Wow.
Baby, you making breakfast? Can make extra plate.
Yeah, it'd be an extra plate, all right.
Imani wants something. Get something for Imani.
Okay, I got something for Imani. All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Crazy Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time for games you can't play. You can't play over the holidays. Jay, please explain.
Okay. Here it is.
What?
I got it. All right, here we go. The holidays are coming around, and going to have folks over to the house. So what I'm going to do is set up the game, tell a little bit about it. Steve Jr. going to jump in and make and explain how the games get worse. Start off good. Sound like a good idea. Sound like a good idea. But then as the game progresses, problems arise. Let's simple game of spades. We're going to play some spades. We're going to set up the table. We're going to play some spades.
Okay.
And then everything happened. Somebody started cheating. You got that problem.
Man. Reneging. Man, the first time somebody reneged, you swear it was a dead body in the room.
Man. So you can't play that. People don't know how to lose and just take it. They take it personal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they take it real personal.
All right, so you're going to go outside and play some touch football. Get the family, everybody just play some touch football.
Okay.
You got a grown-ass man think it's cool to run over a third grader. Just run over his ass.
Just punish him.
That ain't cool.
Yeah.
Just punish him, man.
Damn, man, we playing football.
Yeah.
This is a kid. This is a child.
They go all out. You ain't haven't been putting them on me. You know how I am. You put him to check me. You put him to check me. That's what I'm going to do to him.
Oh, my God.
Damn, man, what you out here for?
You come to play or you come to play? What?
It go wrong. It go wrong.
So
All right, here's another.
Sit him in there, man. You sit him in there like, hey, this is all I got to say. If you can't handle the heat, get out this kitchen.
Get out this kitchen. I don't care if you're 8.
I don't care if you're 8.
I don't care. No. Let him cry.
Let him cry.
He got to learn. Yeah, he got to learn. This is a man's game. All right.
That's cruel.
Yeah. Here it is. Here's another game you can't play.
Okay.
You want to play dominoes, but you got that dude that he been away for a while, and he take this game a little bit too serious. You know what I mean? He been away. He been in the system. He been locked up. So dominoes. Dominoes is a different game to him.
Yeah. You shouldn't have been here, man. Now you want to play? Oh, wait a minute. Hold up, dog. Hold up, dog. I just sent you to the yard on them trades.
What you talking about?
Man.
Wow.
Hold up, dog. You just went to the yard on them trades. You ain't had no trades a minute ago.
What you talking about?
Hold on, I'm talking about your ass is up in there. Oh, you trying to? Oh, you come around and get shanked. What's gonna happen to you, partner?
You're out now.
You're out now, man.
Yeah.
We don't
Free.
shake
Free.
No. Okay. I'm gonna need 2 packs of cigarettes for that.
at the holiday party.
That's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna need them 2 packs next time I see you, partner.
Playing dominoes in an undershirt.
We can't play that. We gotta play another game. All right, now we're gonna go back outside and try to play just a simple game, family game of dodgeball. It's the same guy who think it's a lot of fun to hit a third grader with a 90-mile-an-hour ball. He think that's a lot of fun.
In the face.
What are you out here playing for? I don't care if you ain't.
It's called dodgeball. It ain't called stand there and get hit.
Yeah.
But he's 8. Why you gotta hit him so hard?
Hey, what he ain't duck. I bet he taught now.
All right, okay.
Punk ain't gonna cock back with that little weak ass throw like I ain't see that coming.
Yeah, I hit him in the face. In the face. That's
what he need to pay attention.
So mean.
All
baby.
right.
Oh, baby.
Oh, we go back in the house. We decide to play chess. But here's what happens. The man who think he know everything about chess get his ass dusted by that 8th grader. Now he really upset. The little boy done tore his ass up in chess, and he can't take it.
Well, all the
pieces.
That's where all the pieces gonna be on the floor.
Yeah.
He picked them up.
But hold up, dog. Hold up, dog. You can't say checkmate. We just got started.
How you gonna do? No. We ain't done but 4, 5, 6 moves. What is you talking about? Checkmate.
He won.
No, that ain't how chess go. Chess a thinking man game.
Right.
You ain't even had time to think.
David, he won the game, man. He
He ain't won no damn game. He just said you, checkmate.
He beat you. I mean, he won the game.
How? Show me how.
He showed you. He schooled you.
He showed you, huh?
That ain't, you can't do that.
Uh-huh.
See, you gotta look, man, in chess, you have to make a minimum of 20 moves each.
Well, he didn't have to do that.
Before you could, dog, that's how it's done, dog.
Are you getting mad?
No, you ain't even supposed to say checkmate unless it's been 20 moves.
Maybe try something else. I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, see, y'all need to play chess with white folk.
It's racial. Yeah. Everything is racial with you.
Can't play that.
All right, last game we can't play. Checkers.
Can't play checkers?
It's the same guy with the dodgeball. Really enjoys beating a third grader. He gets such
bam,
joy.
bam, 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 bam. King me. What is your punk ass crying for? Put a crown on it. To wipe your ass out. No, little man, you can't jump backwards. Because you got the red pizza. Red pizza can't jump backwards.
It's a child, man.
All right, end of this game, okay? Let's move on.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, Steve, here we go. An English man born without a penis lost his virginity at 45.
I understand that, because we're going to put something in something.
Listen to what the doctors did, though. Yeah. The doctors created a bionic penis for him.
I'd have been there one of them. We'd have used my arm. I don't give a damn what we do. I'd have attached my arm down there. I don't need this arm. You can take my lower leg and put it down there, but I need something on here, partner.
Taking something off.
All right, well, his name is Andrew Wardle.
Man, congratulations, man. I don't know what took you 45 years to break your virginity, but I'd have been in something.
But it's bionic, sir?
But wait a minute. He had a girlfriend, though. He had a girlfriend. Yeah. And he really had one after he got the bionic penis. He had to endure, though, a 10-hour procedure, Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, it took him 10 hours to attach it. Then he had to go through a 10-day erection.
Oh, hell yeah.
Before he got with his girlfriend. Okay.
Out in public.
Before he lost his virginity with his girlfriend.
That's what you want to do, dog.
Man.
10 days, I'm just out.
Listen to me. No, you don't even, no.
Nah. Hey, man.
I'm just moving furniture for 10 days, dog? If I can't do nothing now, I bet I go buy me a dozen donuts. I bet you that. I bet you I buy me some donuts, boy. Woo!
Well, can you, when you be doing from day one as a kid, if you didn't have one, all your efforts.
All my efforts. Every pop bottle I sold would have been to buy one.
10 days?
I'd have been missing days at school. Where you at? I'm hustling up money. What you doing? I'm going to buy a penis.
Let me tell you how they made it, Steve.
I'm out here. I'm committing armed robbery. I'm down at the store. I'm working at the chicken joint, the rib joint. I'm selling bean pies.
You got multiple jobs.
I'm out here hustling. This boy, now you going to sleep. I got to buy a penis.
Let me tell you how they made it, okay?
Dropped out of school to pack bags.
You got all kinds of odd jobs working. All right. So they constructed
bicycle repair.
They made it out of skin from Andrew's arm, and then they put nerves in it from his legs.
What'd I tell you?
Uh-huh. He was born without a penis, and 1 in 20 million might have this abnormality at birth.
Oh, man.
So
I'll tell you what, we're going to do something.
how much did it cost? I know you want to know that, because, Steve, you got a lot of jobs.
I'd have been had my money by 19. I'd have had my money. How much was it?
How much? Just take a wild guess, Steve.
Probably 180.
That's way too much.
50.
You close, Tommy. You can get one
35
for $65,000.
You can't get the one I got for $500,000.
You were born that way, okay? You were born with that one.
Doing.
How much again, Shirley?
$65,000. Okay. They make it from your skin, and from nerves from your legs.
Mine is priceless. I can't even get Lords of London on this thing right here.
I'm glad you love yourself,
So 65,
Steve.
I can have 2?
Oh, my God.
Why wouldn't I want 2?
You stupid.
What's wrong with 2? You got 2
That
on.
is the dumbest thing you've ever said.
Tap that joke right out the ass.
Funny, though, but anyway.
What would you do with 2 of them?
Yeah.
What? Relay them, boy.
Tag
What
team.
you talking about?
Tag
2?
team. Oh, my God. Here we go. You're crazy.
Tag team, Tally Walker, Tommy. Boy, you better ask somebody.
More of this ignorant show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, it's your boy's time. He's here. Time to slay another one, murder another one.
Well, you know, it just... Somebody told me Family Feud. I don't know where you got that man from. But Lord have mercy, I'll be waiting on these songs.
We've been friends for years. We go way back, like Cadillac seats. That's what he said, right? So what's the list? The list will probably get longer today. We're going to put Kirk Franklin's name on the list.
Oh, my God. You mean with...
Yeah, the song is called Happy. And my song is called Nappy.
What?
Check it out. You know, hair chemicals can hurt you. Hair chemicals can change you. What will hair chemicals do to you? Come on now.
I'll just let it be nappy.
Just let it be nappy right now.
I will not care what people will say if they are not offering to pay. My hair is not meant to lay.
Just let it be
I'ma
nappy.
be nappy.
Let it be nappy right now.
Keep that hot comb up on the stove.
Leave that relaxer down at the stove.
I like it nappy.
Just use lots of grease.
Use lots of grease.
Rub it through your hair.
Rub it on your hands.
That's what you do now.
It won't hurt your fingers when you run through my hair.
Take it up higher.
If it's natural,
that's what you do,
don't
girl.
you try to change your look.
Have some pride.
And all of your beat.
Let it beat on the way.
You should know you're not alone.
Say Jesus, Jesus, take the comb, Jesus.
Those butt shots will look so nice and neat.
You just wanna be nappy.
If you wanna be nappy,
let it be nappy. Let it be nappy right now.
Don't you wanna be nappy?
And all that is Christian and all that is good, let it be nappy right now. Come on.
I just wanna be nappy.
I know you do.
I'm not gonna keep on getting a conch and weaves with lace in the front.
No weaves or lace in the front.
The broken edges will
The
stop.
broken
So
edges
I can
will
be
stop.
nappy. Happy to be nappy.
Happy to be nappy.
Just use lots of
Just
grease.
use lots of grease.
Rub it
through your hair now. Come on.
It won't hurt
It
your
won't hurt a
fingers
thing.
when you run through my hair.
Rub it through your hair.
If it's natural,
Come on now.
it's good. Don't you
Be
try
free
to
yourself from all the
change
chemicals in your head. That's what you gotta do now. Break it down right now. Come on. Do what I say.
You should know.
You should know what I'm talking about.
Say Jesus.
Take that hot ass wig off your head. Let it be nappy. Let it be nappy. Break it down right here. Break it down.
If you wanna be nappy,
Let it be nappy. The dugout too. Let it be nappy.
don't you
Let
wanna
it be
be
nappy.
nappy?
Let it be nappy. And all things that is right. And all things that is good.
I just wanna be nappy.
Did that fool say take that hot ass wig off your head?
Yes, Steve, yes.
And let it be
Home run, Jay.
This added to the
sound
list,
just like
Kirk
Kirk.
Franklin. Yeah, he sounded just like Kirk.
Come on.
Come on.
Stupid.
Leave that.
Jesus, take the comb.
Come on, let it be nappy right now. All that is Christian. What Kirk Franklin is God's littlest Christian.
Leave that comb up on the stove.
Man.
Coming up, Steve's closing remarks at 49 after the hour. Gather round, everyone.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are back, last break of the day, and you're going to leave us with some closing remarks.
Yeah, you know, I want to share something with you that I came across when I was meditating this summer.
And a friend of mine, Bishop Geddes, down in the Carolinas, who I met on my talk show one time, we formed a relationship. Very, very helpful, Bishop Geddes. He sends me inspiration all the time. He's just a good dude, man. He just care about me. He always sends me something timely. And one of the things he sent me, I was thinking about on when I was meditating this summer. And it's something that I'm guilty of, even myself. And I was explaining it to a couple of people that work around here, and they would come on, you say that? You feel that way? But yeah, man, it's all relative. You know, it doesn't matter how you think my life is. The fact that I might be still shorting myself is a very, very real reality. And there is a possibility moving forward that you could also be shorting your life for what it could truly be. Have you ever thought about that? You could be making one mistake that's cutting you off from the life that you could really have. You're actually short-circuiting your blessings because of a very simple thing that we do. And I'm guilty of this myself, and I had to catch myself this summer. And one of the things I came away with, I said, man, I got to dream bigger. I have got to dream bigger because I've exposed myself with people who have so much more. Now, do you need so much more? No. But God said he would give you the desires of your heart. He'll even put some stuff on your heart to desire you ain't even know was really there, but he wants you to see that too. So, look, I'm out of the need business. I just need him. He's all I need. Of course, I need love and people that care about me and friendship. I'm not saying I don't need nothing, but as far as material stuff, I don't need anything. It's just stuff I want. But there's nothing wrong with wanting more, as long as you're grateful for where you at. But here's what happens, and it happens to me, and it may be happening to you, and I don't want you to short circuit your blessings. I don't want you to knock yourself out of something that you could have. Listen to me. Don't downgrade your dream just to fit your reality. I'm going to repeat that, but I got some more. Don't downgrade your dream just to fit your reality. Upgrade your conviction to match your destiny. One more time, y'all. Listen to this. This is so good, man. Don't downgrade your dream just to fit your reality. Upgrade your conviction to match your destiny. Oh, man, this is so good. Do you know how many times we reshape what we want based on where we at right now? Do you know how many times you've bought a car based on how much you made? Well, now you're saying, well, of course, Steve, you got to fit it in the budget. But hold up, though. But did you really want something else? Did you really see yourself driving a different model, the upscale model? Did you see you with that car, but it was fully loaded? I'm just saying. Well, you know what you shouldn't do? You shouldn't downgrade your dream just to fit your reality. See, so you make a purchase based on where you at right now. When if you kept the faith, continued to work, do you know that there's a strong possibility that he was going to give you the car of your dreams? But you quit operating on faith. You started functioning on your reality. And so you end up blocking what God could do for you because you made a move too fast based on where you were. When what you should have did, you should have buckled down and upgraded your conviction, got more serious about it, got more funky with it, got a little bit more determined to get what you saw in your dreams and your visions. Upgrade your conviction to match your destiny, because where God gonna take you and what he really got for you, you got to get your conviction to match that. Stop knocking your dreams down because it don't and fitting it into your reality today. You ought to try something else, because I had to force myself to do it. I got to upgrade my conviction to match your destiny. God has a bigger life for me, and that I know for sure. And many of you feel the same way. You keep saying, man, there's got to be more to my life than this. Man, I really see God working on my behalf. Just got to hang in there. You just got to hang in there, man. Now, you got to keep working, but you got to hang in there. When I say hang in there, do not lose faith. That's the hanging in there I'm talking about. Don't give up because it done got funky for you. Hang in there. Be strong. Don't downgrade your dream just to fit your reality. Upgrade your conviction to match your destiny. Those are my closing remarks.
Whoa, you better drop the mic on that one for real, though. Did he fall?
No, he dropped it.
Okay.
You don't know how the mic gonna land.
Woo, not really. Come on. For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.